Okay, happy weekend, guys. I hope you had a productive week. Living in Nigeria, it's hectic, and sometimes what we just do is we'll figure out how best we can skate through the week. And when it's weekend again, we say, man, thank God it's weekend. And what I would just say is, I hope your week was productive. I hope everything you've wished for, everything you seek to achieve within the week, you're able to achieve it. And if not, we have another opportunity to also relax, which happens to be what the weekend is for you to relax and do a rethink and find way to restructuring yourself and in making next week or the coming week productive. So what we're just going to do today is we're going to go through the eventualities that has unfolded with the week. A lot has happened every day, things they happen for Nigeria. So we'll just go for the top story. So firstly, terrorist group ISWAP captured 2 Nigeria army base. Terrorist group ISWAP captured 2 Nigeria army base. We'll talk about it. We'll see that over time, insecurity issues have become not just a major issue in Nigeria. It has also been one of the reasons why we've not grown or will not be productive in every areas of our sectors or the sectors of the economy, because it is affecting the growth of Nigeria. Insecurity is our major, when I mean major, is our major issue in Nigeria. So we'll talk about it, the recent attack by this ISWAP, this Islamic group, terrorist group that have attacked 2 military bases. We'll go through it again. JAMB admits they had some glitches that affected the scores of candidates around the country. We'll talk about JAMBs. I believe you've watched or you come across the video where, what was this man? The JAMB register was crying on TV. It was funny. It was crazy. They're saying a grown-up man, not like, why are you crying? Why are you crying over your incompetency? So why are you crying over the failure of the JAMB board? Why are you crying? What are you crying for? What are you trying to do? What message? So we'll talk about it. And also, Senator now pockets at least 2 billion for constituency project. Senators now pocket 2 billion for constituency project, and House of Rep members now pocket 1 billion each for constituencies project. We'll talk about it and see what is it all about. Now, the bid to jail non-voters scale second readings at House of Representatives. The bill to jail anyone who is eligible to vote, but you decide not to vote, has passed second reading at the House of Representatives, and I will also talk about it. So welcome to the Testament Podcast.
Instead it be sleep, let it be hate, let it degrade, let it be deep. Some others should weep, some others should keep the memory of the way that I died. Maybe. Okay, now on today's episode on the weekly recap on the Testament Podcast. Firstly, as I would always say, I want you to subscribe, follow us on all our social media platforms. Just do everything possible to support this community as we try to relate and create a different narrative on how to redirect ourselves and make Nigeria great again. Not just Nigeria being great again, and make Africa also a great continent. So that is the goal, that is the drive. Now let's go back to the stories for the week. It's funny, and the first one is I'm just going to read some lines from suspected fighters of the Islamic State West Africa province ISWAP launched a coordinated assault on Nigeria military bases in Marte local government area of Borno State and seized critical military assets. So I want us to just dissect this information. So what I want to pay attention to the word coordinated assault and critical military asset. Now, a coordinated assault simply means that for it to be coordinated and to have the sources that it had, it was properly planned and it was properly laid out. And for you to properly plan and lay out a coordinated attack
of this magnitude, not just one military base, but 2 different military bases, and successfully achieve your set goals and get whatsoever thing that drives to you taking up that act, it means you received information, because a coordinated assault is based on the information, the effectiveness of the information you received. So it means for those terrorist groups to have been able to plan a coordinated assault on 2 different military bases, it means they worked with an insider. There was somebody inside that was feeding this terrorist group of informations about the structure and of these military bases, and how to break in and how to successfully take the critical assets of the military, of these military bases, which happens to be the reason why they did the coordination. Because if you look at if you look at the way it is structured for a terrorist group to attack 2 different military bases, and no information was received by the second base that, oh, see, something they happen, or they don't attack this military base, so you guys get prepared, it means something must have happened. You see the things that Adolise talk about, that the reasons why we are having insecurity issues in Nigeria is because of the bad eggs in the society, because there are persons, there are individuals who are making a lot of funds out of these coordinated attacks. Coordinated attacks is based on information, and that information has been measured to know that information contains the right element for such coordinated attack to come out successfully. So there's an insider, there's someone who is giving this terrorist group information. So who be this person? Who be this person when we say, they look at his brothers and sisters when they for this military bases, that such coordinated attack, such attack will result to death, because that is what happened. People die for this thing. And apart from that, they'll just come attack the military bases. This is not the first time, this is not the second time. Attack military bases, take their weaponry, take their weapons. What is the answer? Because I remember one time I said that it is very difficult for one to get the kind of ammunition this terrorist group used for the operation over the kidnappers and the banditry. That what they do is they always attack military bases that have these weapons, they have these ammunitions, and it is based on the information that they've received that if I'm gonna go attack that military base, see at so time, these are the loopholes in the military bases. These are the time you can go there and attack this military base and be successful. And this is where you need to go to get the ammunitions, to get the weapon, because they know if you get all this is for black market. Because not that they cannot have this weaponry from the black market, it is way very expensive for them to get this. So what they do is they attack military bases and get the ammunitions. So it's based on information either for the military base, from the army, somebody they betrayed them, loophole they there, an informant they there, they don't plant informant, maybe from the head, maybe among the soldiers, somebody did there when they give this terrorist group information to work on, to tell them, say, Alpha, see, the federal government has spent $400 million to buy equipment for them, because federal government they spend money to buy ammunitions, equipment for this army. But anytime when they buy these ammunitions and they get these supplies, we do the year of a coordinated attack. So how long are we going to be experiencing coordinated? So you see, and it is very easy for you to know that every problem when we encounter for Nigeria is a coordinated attack, planned, laid out, structured out by politicians, just because of their selfishness, their self-centeredness, because of they are motivated by money. To do this, they want money, so they don't really care about the pain, the pressure it will give to you. They don't really care about that. What they care about is, at the end of the day, I'm able to get this. So everything is a coordinated attack. It is a coordinated attack on reasons why you do not have good fuel. It's a coordinated attack. The reasons why Nigeria have produced the 6th largest oil producing country in the world, not get one good refinery. It is a coordinated attack. It is a coordinated attack why you don't have light. It is a coordinated attack why there's food scarcity. It is a coordinated attack why the inflation keep on rising. It's a coordinated attack for everything where they affect the common man. It is a coordinated attack. So there's someone who is doing this. It is always, and the funny thing is it is not that the federal government do not have the personnel or the capacity or the what to do to be able to cram this elite. You'll be funny enough that the DSS or the security agency already know the persons who are sponsoring this terrorist group. The politicians who are behind them, who are their godfathers, who are receiving the funds when they don't kidnap people, they know all these things because it is coordinated. Everybody, they benefit in the line. And as they benefit, say they benefit me, they affect me. Not be my family, they die. Not be my this, they die. So I don't really care about it. Everything is a coordinated attack on Nigerians. Every problem you are going through in Nigeria is a coordinated attack. This is just an example for you to understand that the politicians you see around floating around, they don't really care about what concerns you. And they want you to know that. They display this characterization in your face. It's just that you are too blinded to see that these people do not really care about you. And you see, I think solving the problem in Nigeria is not that difficult. I have come to, it is not that difficult to solve the problem in Nigeria. The problem is the people, the Nigerians who are suffering, do not really want solutions for the problems that they are going through. Nigerians don't really want it. Because if you bring down the spectrum, like, okay, maybe you check the corruption, i.e. be measurer for each circle or each sphere, you go discover, say, reach the least person in the society, they engage in corrupt practices every day. That you know if you judge the next man because you did do what he did was past what the next man do. That is the reason why I'm so particular with us owning up to our responsibility, one, and knowing that if we really want Nigeria to survive, we have to start embracing the truth. And the truth is knowing that you have also contributed immensely into the state where we have found ourselves. And if we need to start calling each and every one of us out, we're not going to get the solution. And getting the real solution or finding a path to making things right is owning up to our responsibility and start doing what is right. Gradually. That is the only way we can get it right in Nigeria because, bro, everything is a coordinated attack. I don't want to dwell on this so much. Let me just bounce into the second item I want to talk about is JAMB admits they had glitches that had compromised results of candidates, especially in Lagos, and affected 379,997 candidates along 157 centers in Lagos. And also they need to come and do a writing of these exams because of the glitches they had. Now, the funny thing about it is, first of all, watch the video of the JAMB registrar crying.
Accept the explanation I've given as the truth on this matter. I apologize and take full responsibility, not just in words. I want to say a big thank you to all of you, and may God bless us all.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You ask yourself, why is the JAMB register? Why are you crying? What are you trying to drive at? What is the game plan? Because the game plan about Nigerian politicians or anyone when they catch red-handed, their game plan is to do two things. Either when they call them out, they go act till they get one health issues, or they'll start to do deaf and dumb, they act deaf and dumb, or they cry, like make you sympathize with them for their incompetency, make you feel sorry, say na normal thing for the failure when they don't do. Now, I want to ask the JAMB registrar, what about the candidates who, because of your inability to do what is right, on their way, the day when they go write JAMB, they got kidnapped? What are you going to tell the parents? Because some of them had accidents on their way to go and write JAMB. And because you failed to pay attention to doing what is right, maybe if you have done what is right, they would have, such things would have fallen out for these kids. In doing what is right, maybe you went through, test run the devices or whatever thing you're using, your software, and test run everything again and again. Don't do it again and again, and give an extension of time and do repetition of this test run so that you not have glitches, and maybe that extension of time frame would have allowed these children who met their water hole to avoid the accident and the kidnapping act that has happened to some of them, and the pain you've created for the parents. The pain you've created for the parents cannot be quantified. There are no words to put the amount, to quantify the amount of pain you've created, the inconveniences you've created for parents. You know how parents they will come up and down to make sure say the children feel locate their centers. Some of them don't go their job. Some of them don't go do some kind things when they're supposed to because of the safety of their kids. They also want to do everything possible that the child gets to the center at the right time, and to enable the child to be able to settle down on time and write for the exams. Do you know the lot of things that you've done because of this? Is that the reason why you're crying? Why are you crying? What are you trying to show up? What is the game plan? Because everybody gets a way to coordinate issues to avoid the common mass. Now, who are we going to blame? All the things going to happen to this. Just imagine this is just only Lagos, 157 centers. Then what about if you run an investigation or try to figure out other centers around the nation? You'll see, say 60% of the people when write this JAMB, now JAMB make them fail JAMB. And I don't know why they are allowing just Lagos State or few people to do it right, or it should be a national thing, or they should cancel the JAMB and set up new ones. This is a glitch, a technical glitch. That's what companies does. Why are you solely make one state right? Why would you want to do that? What company do? Like for instance, say Tesla get issue one of their production line. Maybe their 2023 car, something among the production line get issue, can affect the quality of the product when they release that for the public. What they do is, as they detect there's an error for one, they don't need to do a second test again with another 2023 model. What they will do is they will call back all they've sold, all the vehicles they've sold for that model that have that production issue. They will call all of them back and work on them, make the correction. Before they do everything, they'll call all of them up. So why is the JAMB not doing that? You're crying over the TV, crying on the TV for what? More pity you for your incompetency. Is this the first time JAMB they conduct an exam for this thing? I think even the JAMB said they should cancel it. What is over the essence of writing JAMB? What was it? I just believe that the school, the university should create an entrance examination as you you're done with your secondary school and you're eligible to get into the higher institution after because that is how it is done. In other words, the school you participate in their exam. Sometimes they always see you and they can offer you admission based on your WAEC. Okay, WAEC release the results. They'll say the best 200 in the countries. So offer you this thing. And so some you go to the school to write exams, an entrance examination. The school will test you to know that you fit to be in that school. The joint JAMB whatever should be cancelled. It has no role it plays in measuring the child's intellectual ability. There's no role the JAMB exam does to that. There's nothing it does. It's just another avenue where some personnel. I'm trying I'm trying not to say something. I'm trying not to describe them. Some personnel use this media to enrich themselves. You know the billions of naira these JAMB's management they make every year for the nonsense when they set up. I think they should eradicate JAMB. You don't get anything. They don't have anything they add to the society. It's not a pain that they create. If you look and say you want to scale them, do a 10 years investigation to see the important role JAMB has played in society. If people write one sentence out, say this is the effectiveness of JAMB examination, not get anything. In short, JAMB don't make homes, don't scatter. JAMB don't make homes, don't lose their children when it's supposed to become their bread and butter for their future. JAMB don't make great Nigerians die. So JAMB don't get anything when they play. They should scrap JAMB. JAMB is a no for me. They should scrap JAMB. They come TV, they cry, make with the pity you say you not do well. If you know say you are not competent enough, you not come up for the position. That why you not crying now? Like we should do what? We should do what? The souls went down lost as a result of they try to locate their centers around the nation. Your incompetency gets as you don't cry now the tears go bring out. They like cry, programmed cry. Now that really okay. Once they lay out all this information for the people, you go out make you cry. It is so we don't know the follow up, we don't know the format. Who you want start to deceive now? Why you want to deceive us? Say we don't know say this one at the format. We based on say we just keep quiet. It is say we don't know. Come on, man, they wanna come off a road. Nonsense. Don't kill souls, you don't destroy homes, you don't make some parents go mad trying to do so many things. They can't cry for TV. Like why?